They said she was born carrying a curse, but they didn't know that God had wrapped a miracle inside her palms. In the quiet village of Nyaradza, where the mornings were cold and nights were colder, there was a little girl named Lindiwe. She was different. From the moment she was born, her hands glowed with a warm golden light. Not bright enough to blind anyone, but warm enough to make people stare. Warm enough to make them afraid. Her mother tried to protect her, covering Lindiwe's hands with cloth whenever they walked to the market. But the light always escaped. People whispered. Some said she was a sign of danger. Others said she was a problem waiting to happen. Even children kept their distance, pointing from far away, calling her the girl who carried fire. But what no one knew was that Lindiwe's hands never bent, not once. They only glowed when she felt strong emotions: fear, sadness, hope, especially hope. One winter night, when the winds were so cold, they beat the skin. The entire village faced its great darkness. The old sunstone, the sacred stone that stored warmth for the village, suddenly cracked. And with it, every home lost heat. Fires refused to stay lit. The night grew darker and colder with every passing hour. Babies cried, elders shivered, and fear spread faster than the cold. People gathered in the center of the village, desperate for answers. Without the sunstone, the chief said, we will not survive the coming nights. Someone shouted, we need light. We need warmth. What do we have left? Silence fell. And then slowly, every head turned toward Lindiwe. Her mother wrapped her arms around her. She's just a child, she said. She's not your solution. But the chief stepped forward gently. We do not know what gift she carries. Only that she carries something we cannot understand. The villagers moved closer, not with anger, not with fear, but with a new kind of hope. The cold had humbled them. Lindiwe, the chief said softly, child of light, will you help us? Her small hands trembled. She has never been wanted before, never been called a blessing. But as she looked at the frightened faces around her, she felt something rising inside her, something warm, something powerful. Her arms began to glow. Show us your light, the chief whispered, and Lindiwe stepped forward. She took a deep breath, opened her hands, and a gentle golden flame rose from her palms, as soft as morning sunlight. The villagers gasped, not in fear, in awe. Her light didn't burn. It warmed, it comforted, it healed. Hope, the chief said, give us light. So she walked through the village, and her hands shone brighter with every step. Their fires began to awaken. Frozen water melted. The harsh cold softened. Homes lit up again. Children laughed again. And for the first time, the villagers saw her not as a curse, but as a miracle God had planted among them. They rebuilt the sunstone, but this time, they carved Lindiwe's image beside it. A reminder that sometimes God hides his biggest blessings in people we misunderstand the most. As she grows older, Lindiwe became the village's source of comfort. Whenever fear rose, she lifted her glowing hands, and peace returned. And from that day onward, nobody called her the girl who carried fire. They called her the girl who carried the sun, because that is what she truly was, a child carrying God's light into a dark world. And may this story remind you, whatever gift God put inside of you, even if people misunderstand it, fear it, or reject it, the gift was meant to shine. It was meant to bless others. And one day, the same people who doubted you will thank God for your existence. Follow for more folktales of faith,